Welcome to Mastery of Writing the Personal Narrative. Lesson 4, Video 3. This is the third lecture on strategies a writer uses as he or she develops a plan for a personal narrative. There is not one plan for a personal narrative, and writers certainly do not all plan the same way. However, all writers do plan what they write. And once you have viewed the lectures on planning strategies, you will have many tools to help you develop a plan that best suits your narrative. We will be looking at planning for setting in this video. As you watch this video, consider how you want to plan your personal narrative. You will be introduced to several Microsoft Word planning tools. Choose one that supports your style of writing and the story that you want to tell. Make sure to take good notes. And as with every lesson, you will be asked to submit a question for inquiry at the end of this lecture. By the end of this lecture, you will be able to effectively use word processing tools to plan a personal narrative for setting. Your class time will be devoted to using the planning tools you will learn about in these 4 videos to form a foundation for your narrative. Do you remember what you're supposed to bring to every class? Patience. And yes, your work. Your instructor will help you with whatever you bring to class, so make sure that you bring something. Are you ready? In any part of writing a plan, you want to be aware of economy of scale. This term is borrowed from the study of economics, and it means basically that you want to create a desired result with exactly what you need and nothing more, nothing less. You start with your purpose for writing. You ask yourself, why am I writing this? If you remember your purpose while you are planning for your first draft, you will describe the setting in a way that helps your audience understand what you want them to understand. The setting must support the story so well that it would be impossible to tell the story without it. We're going to use Smart Art to design our plan for setting. It's the same tool that we used when we planned for character. Open up a Word document, and at the top of your computer screen, you will see choices that run from left to right and begin with the word Home. And I'm on Word 2007, so yours might look a little bit different than mine. The word next to Home is Insert, and you want to click through Insert. Locate Smart Art, click through Smart Art. You'll get a pop-up that's titled Choose a Smart Art Graphic. Then on the left-hand side, there's a list. All is the word that's at the top. And below All, you'll see List, Process, Cycle, Hierarchy, Relationship, Matrix, and Pyramid. The Smart Art graphic you choose will depend on your narrative. As you can see, there are many choices, and I can't show you all of them. I'm going to show you 4 possibilities, much like I did when we planned for character. If you have one setting, you could choose this one under Relationship. There are 3 circles, but that's okay. Cut out 2 of them, and you have a single circle, and that can represent your setting. Let's say that your setting is split between 2 spaces. Let's go back to the Smart Art and choose Relationships. And then you'll find a graphic here of nested circles. This would be a good graphic if your setting is in a house, let's say, and the story happens in 2 or 3 different rooms. Again, you can cut out the circles that you don't want, because let's say that your story is split between the kitchen and the living room. Watch this. You can move a circle to alter the amount of time that was spent in each room. A very handy visual aid for setting. There's another circle graphic that I like for planning setting too. It's under Cycles, 3 rows down on the right. And I'm going to take a couple of circles out again. This is a good graphic if your story has one setting, but 2 points of view about that setting. Maybe the setting is your grandma's house, and your stories about how different your memory is from your brother's concerning a summer that you spent there when you were young. In my story, I want to show how I got back home after I ran away. I want a graphic that indicates a circular movement, a return. My setting is a little complicated because it involves the whole town. Showing the whole town won't do me any good, so I want to confine my setting to movement, my journey through town. The cycle graphic is perfect. First would be when I left home. The second circle needs to represent the many doors I knocked on, looking for my dog Skippy. The third key point was knocking on the nice lady's door. My aunt was there, and this chance meeting is important to my story. She drove me home immediately, and I came full circle. My circle of settings. I've written a bit more than I did when I was planning for character, and the print is getting a little too small. I can bump it up here, and I can also change the look of it if I want. Smart Art is a great feature in Microsoft Word. I encourage you to look through it and play around with it, get used to it. Remember, your instructor will help you with whatever you bring to class. And directions are sometimes hard to follow. If you aren't getting it, don't give up. Watch the video again. If you can get to the Smart Art part of Word and navigate around the different graphics, you will have more time with your instructor to create dynamic plans for your narrative. And one more thing. Make sure you submit your question for inquiry session. Remember to work hard and have fun.